Okay, what's up, everyone? So we have a new intro. So Zach's not going to be live with me today. It's just going to be me, and I've had one trade on NQ today, right? So NQ, and I took the shorts. I did take it live at the open, and that was my trade today. And we've had a massive range, so we're going to speak about that. Go over my trade, and then also go over this new. I'm testing out this new platform, Atos X. They were actually at the Prop Firm Expo in London in this past weekend with Austin and the guys. So Zach and I have been testing this out in the background for about a month now. I'm just interested in a few of their, their different capabilities that they have. And one of them I really like the CVD today, which is very, very interesting. In terms of the price action, but also I know some guys were looking for some shorts. This is the 5-minute time frame on MNQ. I'll bring up my trade here in a bit. As you can see, I'm up on my top one futures account, $296, as you can see. So that's quite nice on my instant funded account. And then we're going to be looking at the different features of Atos X. I also want to have a look at the heat map. I still need to get the I'm just still playing around with it, but it's really cool for the guys that want to see MNQ. I know some guys are really looking at volume and profiles and everything like that. This is basically the heat map right now, showing the orders coming in, which is really, really cool. You can see it in real-time data. I also need to get the level 2 data to show all of that, but it is really, really cool to see the orders coming in, and really, really cool for the guys that are looking at more volume-based trading, right? So let's go over my trade on NQ today. So basically what we do get is the 15-minute time frame. Okay, still trading as an inside day. So what I mean by an inside day is we still are trading within previous days highs and previous days lows, as you can see. Okay, so trading well within previous days highs and previous days lows. And what I liked was, I liked the longs, I must say. We're trading above the daily VWAP, overnight VWAP, and also above levels. And this market has been very, very tricky to actually day trade in recently. We've just been getting such big ranges, and it's been extremely difficult to actually find, solid, moves intraday. So I was also watching the CVD build up here, and once we actually took out new lows and got negative on CVD, so cumulative volume delta. Okay, a lot of guys, know the CVD. We got negative on CVD actually when I also took my shorts at the break of that daily VWAP, which was at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So we can see we break at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is obviously 4 p.m. South African time, for a new low down below the CVD. And this you can get directly from the charts on Atos X. And again, you can see it on the screen there. You can use code ASFX to save on Atos. I know a lot of guys love this volume stuff. I'm still getting into it, still getting used to it in the back end while we continue making new highs over here. But we break the CVD for a new, we get into the negative delta, and that's where I take my position. I really like the shorts underneath daily VWAP, and I'm my stop loss like that at the highs. I take out my first profits at about 90 points, and then 110, 115 points in next session. We actually ended up moving down quite a bit, but I think the main reason why I never liked the longs was simple, is that just from a 1-minute time frame, the retest to that New York session VWAP was just so quick. If you look over here, we retest over here, but we don't break. We retest and then higher. And then this retest over here is so quick that I just never get in. And I was like, let me just wait and be patient. And that's where we actually get that rollover and end up flushing down low. And that's where I take the shorts on the break underneath New York session VWAP, and now underneath the daily VWAP as well as Atos X, which has got a lot of indicators, which I'm testing out there. But Atos X is also showing that, showing that we were breaking the CVD to the downside as well. Really just been chugging higher since. So like literally where I took my trade is literally where the CVD broke to the negative. Okay. There's a lot of different indicators right now that I'm looking at over here. And I really like this platform. It's really, really neat. So Zach's got some more interesting stuff to speak about on the volume side of things, but I was really just having a look at CVD and how we have been rising. Now, I know some guys were looking for some shorts as well, but look at the rising CVD, look at the rising CVD as well, back up into the green finally. But it's very tough to take shorts when CVD is rising like this. So I know a lot of guys might have been looking at the shorts, and that makes sense. Okay. But look how we just continue to hold at a higher CVD. But still, my main focus is the opening range and VWAPs. I'm using some of these volume profile indicators that ATOSX has in terms of looking from an intraday perspective to sometimes even get myself out of poor trades, keep myself out of poor trades. Pretty aggressive thumbnail pointing directly at your. What's up, Nick? How you going, bro? What thumbnail? Yeah. Any questions in the chat right now? I can see Lawrence is in there. Brandon, Steph, Nick. How's your guys? Lawrence, how's your guys' day been so far? I will be doing a giveaway probably end of the week. Zach's not doing a giveaway. He's not here on stream today, but I'll probably be doing a giveaway end of the week. Okay. Cool. So cool. So we're still trading at these previous days highs right now in NQ, and I'm not too sure at market. I mean, very, very interestingly enough, Tesla up 6%. I spoke about this on Friday that Tesla looked like a great buy. I actually I didn't buy it on a leverage position, but I bought it on a physical stock position on chain. We are actually up now. I bought it literally before Friday's close, actually. So we're up now 6% on that position. I spoke about this on Friday if you guys were with me on stream. Interesting to see if we actually can get Tesla's position on ATOSX. I'll probably have to use my stock portfolio or stock account to have a look at it there. But yeah, just ripping on Tesla. I would actually have to, let's have a look here. We'll keep it on NQ, but let's have a look here, chart. Let's have a look if we can choose. It will be interesting, TSLA. See if you actually can get Tesla. Probably not because I don't have it on live over there. There we go, 403, 48. What's it trading at the moment? Yeah, 405. Yeah, so it's probably a little bit delayed due to I just don't have. Yeah, I just don't have the data with it, but you can just test it out as well. But anyways, NQ, as I said, if you go back to the 5-minute time frame, and I was actually watching this on the 5 and 15. Super interesting though, about just how we bounced off there was also off the pre-market lows as well, which also does line up with where we bounced also from CVD earlier today as well. And just that rising CVD just stopped me from taking any more trades. So up 296 on that top one instant funded account. And I think it was a really, really nice, momentum play to the downside. Now, also what kept me out of the shorts this morning was if we look at NVIDIA, Tesla, Google, Amazon, everything was green this morning as well. Only the two Mag 7 stocks that are down on the day is Apple and Microsoft, right? So when you got to be looking at the Mag 7 stocks as well when we are looking to day trade the indexes, for sure. Any thoughts or questions in the chat? Green day today, hit profit targets in space of 30 minutes and done trading for the day. Brilliant. Nice. That's always the best, right? Done trading and yeah, pack it up in the day. Cool. Yeah. So I want to make sure that now that I am exploring different things like volume in the back end and everything like that, it doesn't mean that I'm replacing with my normal opening range and opening range breakout strategy and stuff like that. I'm simply just adding other layers in with ATOSX. So we can actually have a look also at, we can have a look at the indicators as well. Let's right click, let's put indicators. as I said, there's some okay, big trades. Let's have a look over there. You can add the chart, apply. So there's some pretty interesting indicators for sure that does show some very interesting stuff. Okay, so this is showing where big trades are coming. Okay, there are orders, order blocks, basically. Let's go like this. There's another one that I was testing out as well. Okay, got the CVD. Let's have a look at order book. There's absorption. Let's have a look at cluster at the chart. So also has some big, the main one I've been testing out is the CVD, but it doesn't mean it takes away from how I've been analyzing the charts really. NQ with this is a pretty crazy chart actually in NQ because we break to the high side 1, 2, this is the third break now as well. Now we actually are taking our previous day's highs. And look at this. Now this is going to be extremely, extremely bullish right now in NQ. Look at that wick to the downside. I mean, from a day trading perspective, it's been pretty tough. If you're trading over 5 macros, it's been very, 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 very tricky. This is a wick on NQ of 357 points. So extremely tough to actually find solid trades in and around without getting blown out of the waters too much. And we can actually go to that. Let's get up that heat map as well. Okay, MNQ. Since I'm mainly day trading in the NASDAQ, okay. Zach and I mainly focus on the NASDAQ, but we can actually see some very, very big orders. Wow, 56 longs just coming in. So this is very similar to how you can read level 2 data. A lot of longs coming in here right now, as we can see on the order book, right? But yeah, and that CVD continuously rising. So that has actually helped me stay out of pretty crappy trades as well. Let's just have a look at like this. Okay. Any questions? Good man, up 16. Nice. 683 this morning, pop down for the day, unless a good setup. What accounts are you trading right now? What accounts are you trading right now? Your side. It's very nice. Using MQ is different. Data if you're trading, put cross trade on. Yeah, you can put the cross trade on. I'm still busy. It's a very fair point. What's up, FH volume trader? I love it. Use NQ data, MQ different data, and if you're trading, put cross trade. Yeah, so that's one of the team was talking to you on the back end about putting that cross trade on as well. I'm still getting used to the platform, but that is one of the cool things. Yeah, so you can never look at NQ data. Okay, as you said, put the NQ data on. I probably have to put, instrument not found. Please make sure that I'd have to put it on my Ninja Trader account. That's for sure. There you go. So what we'll do is this. Like that. And we'll put the new chart. So this is how you just get it. And it's got like this, NQ. NQ. And SQ, yeah, continuous, okay. Like that. And then let's go indicators. So it's how you're just playing around with it, right? Indicators. Now I'll put that on like that. So we got that on Tradeovate on the back end, which is linked to my prop firm accounts. Okay. As you can see, it's linked to my prop firm accounts. Now we'll just make sure the indicator's on, and then it will be able to work on. Okay, add. Okay, apply. And like that. Waiting for connection and ATAS. There we go. Okay, so that should be able to pick it up right now. Yeah, and then you put the cross trade on. Perfect. Okay, brilliant. Appreciate it. Yeah. Cool. Let's go back to. Let's minimize that. Let's go back to what we could be potentially seeing on NQ right now. So we actually are coming off of previous week's lows. Okay. And what I am seeing at the moment is if this continues to trade like this, I mean, it's been very, very crazy price action right now. Literally, we've been trading from the highs to the lows, 1,000 points, and now we are, I mean, today's range at the moment is over 720 points. From an intraday range and perspective, this has been very, very tough to actually trade. Okay. So my thought process right now is just to keep things simple and pick my spots in the market. If you're trading those instant funded accounts with top one, okay, you can use the code JRB to get some discount there, or ASFX. But basically, if you're trading those instant funded accounts with top one, you don't need to be taking, $300-$400 in the market. You just need, $200 a day. That's what I'm trying to take out of the market each and every single day when I'm trading those instant funded accounts. Okay, how to put cross volume trader. Do you know how to put cross trade on? Be interesting to actually have a look over there. Update 2 minutes ago. So let's go like this. Let's go new. Okay, choose a widget, chart. Let's go chart, choose instrument. NQ. It should be on there. There you go. Should be on my NinjaTrader as well. Okay, so this is all new to me as well, using all of this. So bear with me. Just let's go like this. Let's go new chart. Okay, NQ. Can actually close this, save and close. So what we can do. See, this is how you always got to. There you go. Okay, let's go like this. Okay. But yeah, NQ and ES still seem to be taking off right now. Interesting to see. NQ was actually lagging a little bit today, and then just picked up some momentum. Tesla's up 7% so far. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Let's log into Atos again. Okay, we'll connect. Yeah, so as I said, Tesla probably offering a great RR here, as I did mention on the daily time frame as well. On Friday, as I said, wow, NQ almost back up to 30K right now. This is crazy. Getting a crazy, crazy move. Okay, so I'm still on the MNQ here. So we'll still have to test this out. Which one I found, please make sure. Yeah, so let's go like this. New tab, choose widget, chart, choose instrument. Okay, well, we're trying it out here. Let's see, this should work there. There we go. Let's go to the 15 minutes. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. And let's just get the indicators. Again, I just wanted to show the indicators. Let's go to CBD. And we'll add to chart. Perfect. Cool. Yeah. In terms of what to do right now, I think there's obviously not going to be a trade at the moment. We just continue to rip here. Even look at the 1 hour chart on NQ, it's just absolutely ripping. Daily chart, however, is going to be pretty interesting as well. Now, I know Zach loves the shorts. Sometimes I do prefer the shorts too, but we're going to have a pretty bullish candle here. I won't be surprised if we go back up to all-time highs, Percy, back up to 31K. And that probably is on the cards. Yeah, using it is in common settings. Okay, nice. So it's in common settings. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, as I said, I'm still getting used to all of these. Checking this out. I was really looking at the CVD last week. Let's go into common settings. Okay, so we'll have to go into common settings. Yeah. Okay, so settings over here. Right, the cross trading there. Top right. Sure. So as I said, still playing around with the platform. There we go. Okay, so footprint trading settings, one-click mode, cross. What's it called? Cross. Not under visual settings, footprint settings. No, trading settings, slippage, visibility. Yeah, I'd still have to get some information. I found the common settings there, but still have to get some information for sure. Perfect. So as I said, daily time frame definitely could be going back up. But right now, where we're sitting, I definitely think either the shorts or the longs would have played quite nicely today. It just depends. I just don't think when we get back above the New York set, look how we V bottom here. You don't want to be getting short when we're above New York session open VWAP, right? With the CVD rising as well as getting above those VWAPs, I don't think that's too great. Let's go like this. Any questions in the chat right now? Any questions in the chat? Zach will be joining us on Wednesday. Perfect. So as I said, NQ, I was still trying to hold some swings on the DAX. I ended up closing. But still, look, it's interesting to see the DAX still looking pretty bearish compared to NQ, right? It is interesting to see that. So I end up getting out of that DAX position. And again, I'm just trying to find, okay, perfect. So I'm still trying to figure out why. Okay, new tab. Just put the chart on. And NinjaTrader. Okay, NQs go like that. Add. There we go. Okay, now we go to indicators. This is how you add the NQ, and then we'll put the cross trading on. Indicators. Okay, indicators. Let's apply. Let's add that and apply. Connect to NT-Turbo and apply. Wait a minute. There we go. No, man. Okay. Interesting. Okay, NQ. There we go. Okay, it's busy downloading. There we go. Brilliant. There we go. Okay, perfect. There. Now we got the NQ data on. See, all about. There we go. Now we got it. Brilliant. We can get we can hide that, and we can get the CVD back on. And we can save this indicators. Okay, and we can put the CVD back on. Add to chart. Apply. Interesting to see the CVD well up, obviously on NQ after such a sell-off in the morning. I mean, it wasn't a small sell-off either. Zach is still recovering from London, that's for sure. With VWAP still in range on ES, would you say there's a possibility of strong pullback to flip to bears? Potentially, it's a good question, especially with ES. Yeah, as you can see on this is a 15-minute chart on ES. The New York session VWAP is still inside that opening range. Same as NQ. NQ, we are starting to point really above it, but we are still inside the range. But I mean, it was a massive range today on NQ. Look at that, 235 points. The RB also formed, the half formed first. So guys got smoked on the RB today, looking for that retracement. Today it just ends up bouncing higher. ES as well, the half form is first. And even YM, the half form first as well. So very, very tough price action, I must say, in the last bit with regards to these with these volatile markets. And that's why I just say, like, sometimes for me, just zooming out and swing trading things sometimes helps me a lot more. So I'm trying to let's see if I can get these. Okay, go to general, say open the chart on that NQ chart, on the chart trading menu, choose the matching macro. Okay, so open your NQ chart. Okay, so general settings, trading settings, find and tick cross trading. So let's search cross. Okay, cross here. No, we don't want that. Okay, we'll get used to this platform for sure. But I really have been liking using the CVD in the last. But Zach, I know, has been messing around with it too, so I'm interested to see what he's come up with. Yeah, so that cross trading is quite nice because you can obviously analyze on NQ, but then execute on MNQ, obviously, because you want to manage risk, especially in these type of market environments. But perfect. Let's see if there's any other cool indicators that we actually can check out here on this platform. Let's have a look at order book, volume. Volume profile. So that's probably applied to chart. There we go. There we go. So we were trading above the main volume profile. Also, once we got back above there, interesting at that point of control. Zach always speaks about that too. It's on in and then comment setting. Click. Okay, top left. Oh, menu. Okay, cool. Settings. Oh, okay, cool. Got you. Common settings. There we go. Okay, it's on there, brother. Just watching PA. A comment settings on there. Okay, click menu, top left, and then cross trading. Enable cross trading. There we go. Perfect. Okay, got it. Yep. And then you can execute on this platform as well. I'm still getting used to this as well, which I've spoken about, right? Literally first I've been using for the last week and a bit and getting used to it. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just watching PA now. Right now we're trading well above previous days highs and getting actually into the outer bands here as well of VWAP. I know a lot of guys there over 30K right now. It's going to be a massive day on NQ. As I said, personally, I'm not involved in anything at the moment. Okay. Yeah. Then just go. Then go on the chart trader and then can enable it, right? Okay. So chart trader. So menu. Appreciate it. This is why a lot of guys have more. I'm just first getting used to Atos, and you can go check this out. A lot of guys that use the futures and want to execute. I was executing on my brokerage account through here today, but just on MNQ. I wasn't doing the cross trading. But I think it probably is better to watch NQ and then execute obviously on MNQ. So you want to go common settings, and then you want to go, then go on the chart trader, and you can enable it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect. So you want to add it on there, yeah, like that. Brilliant. Create cross trading, MNQ. There we go. Got it. Like that. Is that correct? Yeah. So you can just bar, yeah.
Order filled.
Interesting. Okay, so you can look for long. See, I was doing it on my other account now. This is a demo account. Okay, now, so it's got the cross trading now, but I'm watching NQ, but it's trading MNQ. There we go. Volume trader, is that working? Yeah. Yeah, third trader is a visual writing. So 3 indicators. Yep. Yep. Got it. Perfect. Yep, that's quite cool. So now you can actually start to play around with this as well. And you can actually analyze and use the CVD on here. And still, I'm still obviously going to use my opening range in that, but this is crazy to see it moving higher so much. And then you can close like that too. Pretty cool. And show the executions and everything. There we go. That's pretty cool. NQ making a new higher. This is crazy. Crazy price action, I must say right now. Cool. I'm definitely going to be testing out a lot more. What are some of your favorite indicators on Atos? By the way, Volume Trader. I've just been playing around with the CVD and a few others, but what are some of your favorites? I'm actually going to put on the, you can put on the VWAP. You can favorite it. And the VWAP period daily. Yeah. There we go. So you can see like that, we're well above VWAP as well. So you can put the VWAP on too. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's go like this. Open out. I wanted open out, low close 4. Days look back, third deviation. Okay, perfect. Okay. There you go. So you can see that too. You can, let's see if you can also, so it's actually pretty easy. So you got the cross trading on the MNQ U6 now. So you can see if you can take a short off the highs here actually on this account. CVD, volume profile, VWAP, and I really like stacked imbalances for buy and sell pressure. Okay, cool. So I'm going to take that stacked imbalances, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to check that out. So I got the CVD on already. So volume, add to chart. Like this. And let's go, let's save this templates, settings, save as. Perfect, we'll save it. There we go. Yeah, nice. I've been looking at the CVD the most, I must say, on Atos. So we are starting to come back down here, just seeing if we can fade this momentum. I'm trading 1 macro, so you can actually sell another. You want to go like another 3.
Order fill.
Now we short 4. It's pretty cool. You can trade directly on their platform. I'm pretty sure they actually have a trade copier involved in here too in some way, shape, or form, but that's pretty cool. Perfect. It's possible to trade German 40 on. You can, yeah. You can trade German 40 as the DAX, but only some prop firms allow it. That's why I just prefer to trade on FTMO and the CFD firms. Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't trade it as a futures contract. I just trade it as a CFD contract, but it is possible to do it. Perfect. So we're trying some short sell off the highs. Okay, just 4 macros. Nice. Now I'm analyzing on NQ, but the cross trading and trading on, but I'm trading MNQ, so 4 macros. So even though I'm looking at NQ, I'm trading 4 macros because the cross trading is on. That's brilliant. And then it does have the extended market hours on. And then let's see what other indicators we can get up on here and actually have a look at. So this is really, really cool for the, okay, let's go like this. Let's go to, let's go highs and lows. I wonder if they've got like technical indicators as well. Okay, let's have a look at one. They got so many things. It's actually pretty cool. See, you can even look at Heiken Ashi. I actually liked at the chart. I actually liked using the Heiken Ashi charts at some point in my trading, where there's a price base, right? So the Heiken Ashi charts are also pretty cool to use. So we're still actually showing green. Let's go to the 1 minute. See, we've got a couple of red ones coming up. Yeah, no, this is pretty interesting. But you can see we're obviously still trading well above New York session open VWAP. So it's obviously not looking too great. We're currently down 132. But yeah, to go to your question, I wouldn't trade them as a futures contract. If you're going to trade the DAX, I'll trade it as a CFD contract personally. Cool. Go back, yeah. Cool. So we're down 54 at the moment. As I said, I'm just trying to fade this momentum. We do have this CVD over here failed to make a new high over here. So I'm looking just to fade it back down. So we'll see what we can get. There you go, down 20. So I'm just looking, literally, probably the CVD is coming down right now. I'm literally probably just looking to take it back down to like, actually turn the Heiken actually off. So interesting to see how different people see different things. But literally just looking to take this probably back down to like maybe even like 29,900 level, 950. Cool. See, just getting used to it and entering on this platform, it's pretty cool at this X. So ASFX does get you the free trial if you want to go. The discount if you want to go check it out. And I definitely think for the guys that love using the volume and everything like that, this is probably one of the best platforms to check it. You got everything all in one: the level 2 data, all the indicators, the execution, cross trading. It's pretty nifty. As I said, code ASFX does get you that discount to save, right? And again, find what works for you from a day trading perspective. For me personally, what's been working for me in these very, very difficult market conditions recently is I've actually been finding that my swing trades have been working extremely well, and the day trading actually I've been stepping down a little bit from it just because the ranges are so wide. You know, the ranges are just so wide. So in saying that, okay, you got to be more fast and in and out. I've been scalping so aggressively on my futures accounts. Literally, my trades are not even that long. Cool. So I'm just looking for a move back down. We go back up to my ATSX, down 60 at the moment. See, you can actually, because we are taking this, you can add another one and make it 5 macros. We'll sell market.
Order failed.
There you go. So down 20. See if you can get this. You see the CVD is dropping at the moment. Cool. Any questions in the chat? What do you use to swing trade? Good question there, Andres. So what I'm using to swing trade is my own personal cash accounts and FTMO. That's what I'm using to swing trade because you can hold trades overnight. On these futures prop firms, that won't allow you to hold trades overnight. Okay, so you can go check them out here. Everything that you need to know about me is all over here in that chat over there. So you on these futures instant funded accounts and stuff like that, you won't be able to hold trades overnight. They won't allow it. So see, this is going live on my channel as well. Yeah. Perfect. Cool. So we're still down 70. As I said, this is a much tougher read. What's up, Jesus? Yeah. Is it S&P 500? So on FTMO, it will be called, every broker on the CFD side of things calls it different things. So on CFDs, they might call it US 500 cash and so forth, right? So, yeah. There we go. So we look like we want to start to fade right now. As I said, the CVD is dropping at the moment. Go back here. It is so extended from VWAP 2. Zach was still recovering from London. Too many beers. He will be normally on these streams, right? But obviously he's away. He just got back this morning from the UK. Okay, so go back to our position here. Still down $100. Not looking too fantastic, I must say, at the minute. But I'm just trying to fade the momentum to the high side. That's literally what I'm trying to do. I'm not taking this on my top one account. I'm just taking this on a demo account as I get used to the platform. I think everyone, when they are brand new to platforms, should be trading on a demo account to get used to new environments, right? Again, we're so far off of VWAP at the moment. We can even go to the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, we are. Sorry, we're on the one. We're just so far from VWAP. I'm just trying to trade that move back down. Pretty crazy move right now in terms of, let's go to the join tools. Can actually put a nice long like that. So it's pretty interesting. So we're back in the green right now. See how the CVD is starting to come down at the moment too. Interesting. So getting some definitely some momentum kicking in right now. I might cut this here 160. It's definitely a trickier trade fighting this momentum that we've just been seeing the last hour. But you see, I like this. Actually, this cross trade is very, very cool. I'm on NQ, but I'm trading on MNQ, which is really, really cool. So still getting used to this at this X. So I think from the longer term perspective, though, if we just go to like an hourly time frame, okay. So let the data load. If we look at the hourly time frame as well, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. We need, I think, for bulls to completely kick back in, I think 3250 would need to hold. The reason why I'm saying that is just simply because that is where we have been seeing massive, massive moves back down off of that level. So in terms of moves to the high side, okay, we want that level to definitely hold. So I'm going to actually close this position right now. There we go. So, and as you can see, we're fully out. Okay. So now we're going to try. I'm getting used to this on this demo account before trading my top point futures. I'm still up to 96 on my top point futures accounts. As you can see, this instant funded account, I just traded one today. So up to 96 on that. But I think from a high time frame level right now, let's put the CBD back there. I think potentially a pullback and then move back into 3250 before we even see anything with results to the markets has been so back and forth recently. Okay. Cool. So let's go back to NQ right now again. And what we can see again is just if we do close outside of previous day's highs, that's very, very, very strong bullish sign. But yeah, I think in terms of potential moves, I think just every single thing is getting bought up right now. Obviously, we are in such a bullish market and have been to start the year. But just again on the daily time frame, we are now on NQ. We are 3% of all-time highs. Okay. And I think that from a potential move next could be back up towards that 3250, which would be 250 points higher, which we're moving that in the first 50 minutes at the open anyway. So, Zach and I will be live again on Wednesday. Any last questions in the chat here before I head off? I was actually very proud of my execution today on an exit on or live on stream. All good. Thanks. Have a good day. Yeah, I'm on 100%. What's up, Gabriel? Yeah, have a good one, guys. We can actually call it here in the next couple of minutes. And yeah, just before we leave, 2 notifications. One, you're going to see me using this ATSX for my futures accounts. You guys know that I love trading the CFDs and the futures. You're going to see me using a lot more of my futures accounts going forward, playing around with different volume indicators and executing on here. So make sure to check me out over there. And then secondly, Austin and the team are live every single day at the market open. You can use the code FIRST for a free month of ASFX TV. So make sure to check that out. The link is in the chat. I'll put it in over there as well. And Austin and the guys had a great New York session stream yesterday, today, even after his long trip, maybe because he was flying first class, so he was at a nice recovery. But make sure to check out, as you can see, the code FIRST gets you a free month. The link is in my bio or Austin's bio, any one of the guys that stream here on ASFX TV. So make sure to check that out, and we'll see you guys all live at the open tomorrow. I might actually pop in with him for 10 minutes tomorrow just to see if we can catch anything live, give my thoughts. But yeah, Austin, Randy, and Ev live at the open, and I'm live with Zach here in the evening. Zoom recap, seeing if we can find any trades at the market close. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys all tuning in. We can end it here. We'll see you guys in the next bit. Appreciate it. Cheers, guys.